Hey, 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 we're live. Welcome.
So we're a bit late, guys. I know it's a bit late for us today. We have a little few technical problems, but we're here, we're there. How are you doing? Happy Friday. We made it to Friday, everybody. And as you will see, we are going to do a little taste test in a minute. Now, this is stuff you bought, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if I would have time to go to M&S today. So,
Hi,
hey,
Charlie.
So I picked up these things yesterday. And I've got Malaysian-inspired roast turkey crisps.
Right, I want to check these. Are these veggie friendly? Maybe not. I'll check them.
Now, okay, so Mark's going to check them.
Us fellow veggies, what we got? We've got... I don't think they are, you know.
Okay, well, while you're checking those...
483 followers. Well done, Charlie.
Wow. I got maple bacon flavour combo mix.
Very nice.
So there we go with that one.
Dried onions, dried garlic, dried coriander, dried lime juice.
It should say if it doesn't say suitable.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it is.
This one's suitable for vegetarians.
This one is not. And I think we've had this one before. I don't know why. What's in these?
No, not Malaysian style. We haven't. 100% we haven't had.
Oh, dried roast turkey. So there's actually turkey in it.
Oh.
There you go. Charlie, how's the food channel going? Hey, Sincott. We're doing some we're going to show you what we guys are going to be doing. So we are gearing up towards the Christmas thing. We have completely skipped Halloween, although we did Halloween a while ago.
The Halloween stuff that they have is just a lot of chocolate, but it's just like, like Cadbury's eggs, but M&S version or blah, blah, blah. So I wasn't too enamored with a lot of their, but if I do, I'm always on the lookout. So if I see something and I think, do you know what, that's unusual, I'd like to try it, then I will get it. But at the moment, their Christmas fare is like top notch from what I can see.
So go on, show this one.
So this one, which is suitable for vegetarians, is spicy prawn cocktail crisps. I saw these and I was just like, do you know what? Like, I haven't had prawn cocktail in years.
No.
Years and years and years. So I thought, do you know what? Spicy. It's picey, as the nephew used to say when he was on. Is it picey? Is it picey?
Now, look what else we've got. We've got the spiced shortbread, gentle spiced shortbread stuffed with orange zest and nibbled almonds.
I know. They look amazing.
Nibbed almond, not nibbled. It's like someone's got, yeah, I took them in. Nibbed, sorry. That's I was trying to read it from a distance. Nibbed almonds. And go on, you can do the last one.
This one sounds amazing.
Check that out. It's the chocolate and orange swirl.
Chocolate orange
now,
swirl.
I'm wondering what's putting me off this one. It's a bit white chocolatey. Love prawn cocktail, Chris says Sincott.
Right.
Have you been, by the way, Sincott? You okay? Sorry, we should have asked.
It doesn't say anything about white chocolate.
It's only because it's got the white streaks in it. But maybe that's just the orange flavouring.
I don't know. It doesn't say... says cocoa butter.
Dried rice syrup. What is that?
Nothing about. It's got orange oil.
Orange oil. So you know that's going to taste orangey.
Natural flavourings, but nothing about.
No, I should have probably done this before we start the live. But shall I make some tea to go with these ginger biscuits?
I mean, if you're looking to make tea.
Right, I shall make tea. Kelly will entertain you guys.
And maybe bring a couple of spoons as well.
Ah, yes.
Because I don't know what we're going to dip this with.
Just a spoon.
You know what would have been good? Like, I should have picked up some pretzels. Oh, have we got pretzels in the cupboard?
I will see.
We might have pretzels in the cupboard. So then, and I believe if we have, there'll be M&S pretzels. And what could be better than dipping this with M&S pretzels? What, man? As Evelyn would say, man. Yeah, I can't wait to try this. So this was new. So all the stuff that I've got is stuff that we haven't tried before. So I am looking forward to it. There's only one that Mark can't have, which is the Malaysian-inspired roast turkey. I mean, that in itself sounds amazing. Malaysian-inspired. Oh, can't wait to try it. Anyway, what is everybody up to? What has everybody been doing? Catherine, hi, how are you?
Hi, Catherine. Right, there you go.
Oh.
That's to go with the. Now, normally we reserve this for the bougie popcorn, but we'll be dipping it in that thing.
We're gonna be dipping it in this. This is what we're gonna be dipping it. So Mark is just making us what you call it, a cup of tea. And so we can have a cup of tea with the spiced biscuits. Now these are like, I'm not a lover of shortbread biscuits. They're not my thing. But I thought the all butter spiced shortbread, that sounded really interesting to me. So it's gently spiced shortbread studded with orange zest and nibbed. Sorry, I was doing a mark there. Nibbed almonds. So that sounds really interesting, right? So I can't wait to try it. Really, like I said, I'm not a lover of shortbread, but I know some of you guys really do enjoy shortbread. I've got friends that love shortbread as well. Hi Sam, how are you? I hope you're well. So yeah, so I'm interested to try this. Like I said, I'm not a lover of shortbread, but this shortbread sounds quite nice. And like, I think your mum would like something like this. I've got to be honest, Mark.
What's that?
I think your mum would like something like this spiced shortbread.
Yes. Well, we'll try it, and I'll be the judge.
Yeah, I think she would, to be quite honest. I think that's something that would be right up Mark's mum's street. But yeah, so like I like when I pop into M&S, I like to go and see what they've got and sort of pick up a couple of bits and all of that type of stuff. And yeah, I can't wait to try it. So yeah, anyway, how has everybody been? What's everyone been up to? Have you got any plans this weekend? Do let us know. Drop it in the chat. Let us know what you'll be getting up to this weekend. It's been cold. But today I was actually standing in the sun, and standing in the sun was really quite warm, I feel. The shortbread looks interesting. Yes, Catherine, it does. It really does. I haven't got my glasses. Here are my glasses. I can see a bit better with the glasses. I can only just about make out the words. Good, thanks. Looks like I'm off to M&S tomorrow from what you're reviewing. Well, do you know what? I hope these do taste good. I mean, they looked good and they looked interesting. And what I like about M&S is they don't bring out everything, beforehand, and then that's it. Then you're just dealing with it for the next, 2-3 months. They gradually bring things out, and I feel that keeps things interesting. Do you know what I mean? So every week I could go in and say, oh, actually, I'd like to try that. Oh, actually, I'd like to try that. And not all of it is Christmas stuff. Like sometimes they just bring out in their normal range something else. There was something that they had in a tub, and it didn't say new on it, but I hadn't tried it before, and I thought, oh, I must pick that up. I'll have to go back and have a look. But my bag was quite heavy at this point because I'd packed quite a few things in. I'd got some things for some friends. And like when you go to a friend's house and you shop with M&S, you're showing you care, right? Like I'm just like, they'll know. They'll be like, oh, I love a bit of M&S. Not to say that Aldi's not good, or I haven't tasted quite a lot of Aldi stuff, to be quite honest. Or like Morrison's for me is very hit and miss. I don't like any of their fresh stuff. It's for me very salty, but to be fair, I haven't tried them for a few years, so I'm always willing to try them again. But yeah, I think like especially with friends abroad and friends that have been here, they're always about the M&S, and I'm just like, so when I see them, I'll be like, oh, I got you this, and this is new. And it's always nice to bring something that they haven't tried before. Oh yeah, this is new. You might like this one. It's obviously quite disheartening if they don't like what you brought them. Because sometimes that can happen. Do you know what I mean? Hey Keegan, how are you? Hope you're good. We are. How are you? Sorry, we are good. You're good because it's the weekend and no school for 3 days. You mean 2 days, or do you have Monday off, or did you have today off? But no school for 2 days, not 3. Unless you've got an extra day off that we don't know about. But you know what? I remember saying the same thing to my stepdad, and I was like, I can't wait till I leave school. I don't like school. And you know what he said to me? He said, school is the best time of your life. You get to see your friends every day. You know, you don't work. You don't have to work as hard. You don't have any responsibilities, and that's how you should look at things, because school is only for a very short portion of time. And so really try to enjoy it. I know that the lessons sometimes are not to your taste, or maybe there's teachers that are not to your taste and stuff like that. But school is the best time of your life. You get to spend all day with your friends. You get your, you know, your break times, or in some places your playtime. And you will always look back fondly on school, you know, school food, and you'll be like, oh yeah, do you remember when they had the caramel or school desserts? Do you remember when they had the caramel tart? Do you remember when they had Tottenham cake or sprinkle cake, or you know, jam and coconut cake and all of that type of stuff? So enjoy it while you're there, Keegan. Honestly, you're a long time going to be working. Trust me.
Hey, so we got Catherine, we got St. Carl, we got Sam, we got Keegan. Hey, yo, guys, so I was just making a cup of tea to go with all of this. So checking it out, we're gonna show you. So the spooky one. So these are the new Starbucks ones. They're £13, £12.95 each. I think they were.
know. This is very hot. Give me a second.
Yeah, it is hot. Now the only thing is with these, they are awkward to drink out of.
Yeah, and it's weird because the whole cup is hot. Normally, when you're drinking tea, just where the tea is hot, but this is the top is hot. It's barely my lip.
It's really, really good. So these really do retain the heat.
It conducts the heat for sure.
Really does. So these are the new Starbucks mugs around. So they normally do the orange pumpkin mugs, but they got these ones in. So
the green ones in.
I wanted to get things. So we've got so many mugs. That's the last thing we need is extra mugs. But I saw them. I thought I've got to get these mugs. And I said, I'm gonna get one. Kelly goes, oh, we've got loads of mugs. And then of course they goes, Kelly. I said, oh, I'll just get one then. No, two.
Do you know what I'm saying? I am trying, but I don't know how to do it, Sam. I was having a look, but later on when we go back online, let me know how to do it, and then I'll do it. But I couldn't. I was looking and I was thinking, how do I do it? Because it clearly states that I am admin, but I can't see how. And I went onto the ad page, but it didn't say that I could add someone. So let me know how to do it, and I will do it.
Right, guys, we have our cups of tea. We are going to sample some of this delicious M&S stuff. So here we go.
Shall I go with the meat one first?
Yeah, you do the meat one first. Get that one up.
So this is the... No, this is not the...
No.
It's the roast turkey one.
Where the hell?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
But yeah, if you're willing to do it, Sam, we would love you to be our admin.
Yeah. So this is the Malaysian-inspired roast turkey crisps. So that's this one on here.
Oh, when your channel gets bigger, I would love to be a mod too.
Oh, okay.
Sam again. No, out.
All right.
So these have actually, this has got actual turkey in it.
Yeah. This has got turkey. All right. I was about to hand you some, but of course you can't try it.
No.
Ah, something that's actually going to be there when I actually want to eat it.
Well, Keegan said, I have a McDonald's. I got fries and 2 cheeseburgers and a mayo chicken. Oh my God! You have 3 burgers, Keegan.
I want 2 cheeseburgers and a
2 cheeseburgers and a mayo chicken burger. What was your favourite out of the lot? Was it the cheeseburger or the mayo chicken burger? They look good and crispy, these crisps. Are they good and crispy?
They are good and crispy. These are, so M&S did one a little while ago where it was quite crunchy, but this is still a little bit too crunchy for me, but it is nice. I like the flavour of it and stuff, but I feel like they need to be not soft crisp, but just crunchy. These are slightly a bit hard, if that makes sense, rather than crunchy.
It's got a lot of ingredients. It's got sugar in it. Vegetable oil, lactose milk, sugar, sea salt, dried...
We don't have to read the ingredients because you're just putting people off.
No. Dried onions, dried yeast, dried garlic, coriander, lime juice, ginger, parsley. So it's got a lot of flavouring in here. Chilies, turmeric, dried lime leaves, paprika, and dried roast turkey. So it's got a lot of flavouring.
I can taste a little bit of lime in it.
That's, I suppose they're going. That's the Malaysian theme. They're trying to go for the lime parts in it. So come on, rate it. How are they compared to other crisps?
Would I get these again? No. I wouldn't get these again.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No. You know what it is with me? I love cheese and onion crisps. So it's very, very difficult to make me divert from cheese and onion crisps, to be fair.
What was funny, there's Kenny going, oh, there's going to be some of these left. Yeah, you've got the whole packet for you to enjoy.
The whole packet for me to enjoy. There's very few crisps that I deviate from cheese and onion. One of them is the onion rings that you get from Sainsbury's, because they're really nice. I really like those. And I also like the bacon crisps. And again, they're Sainsbury's own. I've never really been a fan of chicken crisps. Not really.
Do they taste of chicken though?
They taste of turkey.
They do taste of turkey.
Yeah, they do taste of turkey, but they don't taste of your traditional turkey, because that's obviously you can get you get the lime in it, and you get the seasonings in it. We can tell the seasonings, but I don't know if they're nice enough that I would buy them again, if that makes sense.
So what we're saying then, guys, if you're only going to get one bag of something, you're suggesting this probably isn't it, unless the others are bad.
Right. So what's going to be interesting is if at the moment I'm just trying to work out if they're worth the calories, and for me they're not worth the calories. That's how that's how I like to balance things. So for me, these are nice, and they will be nice for other people, especially if you like turkey, if you like chicken, if you like those aromatic spices. That's what you'll get in here. The aromatic spices come a little bit later. So if that's the sort of thing that you like, then this is for you. However, for me, I don't feel it's worth the calories.
Okay, so
just saying.
Madame has spoken, not worth the calories. Right, let's go on to the next one. We're going to have a palate cleanser. I don't need one, of course, because I haven't had anything yet. So I'll put these to one side. Right, what are we doing next? Shall we go for the spicy prawn cocktail crisps, or did you want to go for the maple bacon?
Let's go for the prawn cocktail.
Right, we're going prawn cocktail. Cincotte. So I know you're a prawn cocktail fan.
The spicy.
So this is the spicy prawn cocktail, not just any regular prawn cocktail.
Now, when I was little, when I was probably a little bit older than Keegan, prawn cocktail was my thing. I liked prawn cocktail as much then as I like cheese and onion crisps now. That's how much I love it.
Sam said, tap members or people tap the name of the person you want to make, an admin select name and admin tap confirm.
Okay, I will do that.
Right, we've got it on there. Thanks, Sam. Cincotte said he's drooling. Wait for me. Look at this. Go ahead. Right, so these are crinkle cut. Now, interesting with these. These are prawn cocktail with dried lime juice and chilies. Now, I'm not used to prawn cocktail with chilies. Here we go.
Firstly, they don't taste like prawn cocktail.
No, they don't.
Do you know what do you think they taste like?
P.O.
What?
They smell like body odor. They taste nothing like prawn cocktail.
They taste like Bombay mix to me. A typical Bombay mix. That's what they taste like.
Do you know what's zapping my taste buds? You definitely get that hit of lime. Yeah, it does. Catherine's right. It only fills half the bag. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
That's appalling.
Really, really bad. And they're not cheap.
Okay. I'm getting a very, very, very slight hit of prawn cocktail. Very slight hit. And it's only because I'm looking out for it. My brain's going, right, find the prawn cocktail, find the prawn cocktail. If these were in a bowl, so you know when if you go to a party or something and somebody had these in a bowl and you didn't know what they were and you tried them, you wouldn't guess these were prawn cocktails.
No.
They're very difficult to describe.
For me, I don't like the hardness of the crinkle cut on these crisps. They're very hard, I feel.
They are. But I like that.
I don't like that. I like the McCoy's consistency. So I want them to be crispy, like McCoy's. But these to me taste like, but they're not bad. They just taste like Bombay mix. That's what they taste like to me. To Mark, they taste of BO, supposedly.
I was joking. It's more the smell. Do you know what to me, the predominant the predominant taste in this is lime.
I can't taste the lime.
I'm only getting lime and chili. That's all I'm getting is lime and chili.
They are spicy. They're just not that spicy. They're not spicy enough to write about, really.
I mean,
I wouldn't have remembered they were spicy until you said.
But that's me saying, oh, they're not all that good. But I'm eating loads of them. They are nice. They don't taste like prawn cocktail.
No.
If you're after prawn cocktail, this is not what you're after.
Would I get these again? No. Are they worth the calories? No. Oh, I can taste the lime now.
I can't believe it took you that long. That's a predominant flavour. That's all I can taste is lime and chili.
I don't think they all taste of lime.
They taste of lime and chili. That's what they taste like. It's a predominant flavour of lime and chili. Stop contradicting. They taste of lime and chili.
They taste of Bombay mix. For sure, they taste of Bombay mix.
I think Bombay mix with a little bit of chili in it.
But I didn't remember it had chili until you mentioned it. That's what I'm saying. There is chili in there. You can taste it. But I didn't remember it was spicy until Mark said they're spicy. And they're like, oh, yeah, they are spicy.
I was going to say, again, I'm afraid Kelly's right. That's a bit disappointing with these two so far.
But to be fair, there's not many. I don't think I've reviewed quite a few of M&S crisps now, but I think we both have. But I don't think there's one that we've clearly picked. Last year there was one that we did quite like last year that I would get again. I can't remember which one it was, but that was the only one. We've tried quite a few crisps, and there isn't. M&S do a really nice one, which is honey barbecue, and I get those all the time. But I don't really eat a lot of M&S crisps.
Well, the poppadoms that were suggested by you guys, they were amazing. The ones with the mango, they are far superior from the two we just tried.
Yeah.
So St. Cot, I know it's a shame, but don't. I was going to say I wouldn't waste your money on these ones. I wouldn't. We can't recommend them. No. They aren't that good. And you know you
can always try them though.
And you know we always want you guys to don't want you guys to waste your money. Sam said, just select my name in the members, then at the end, it will give you the choice to pause, ban, or make admin, etc.
No, because it just said report when I. Let me go to it.
Oh, you're getting a new car, Sam. What car are you getting?
Oh, nice.
Ferrari, Jaguar.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. You're getting a new car. Look at you. Right, come on. I'm going to drink all this tea before we get.
Well, you haven't opened the crisp.
Right, guys. So not so good a start now. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves with the maple bacon flavored mixed combo. This is suitable for vegetarians, as was the last one, the one that was prawn cocktail. So let's give this one a little go.
Do I do view pro? Yeah, so if I press the 3 little dots, it just says, do I want to block you?
Oh, bless you. In M&K, we trust. Oh. Well, do you know what? The reason why we try these as well is because we don't want you guys to have to waste your money. But obviously as well, it's just mine and Kelly's. Mine and Kelly's taste buds are
totally different.
Yeah,
totally different.
Which is why I think it makes for a good review because we attack it from different angles. Right, here we go. Oh, look, all different little shapes.
I like it when they're different shapes. I like the smell of these though.
Yeah, they do smell
nice.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Right, these are very smoky.
Yeah. What are these?
Maple bacon. I can't taste the maple syrup, but I can taste the smokiness of it.
Whenever they do shapes like this, I really like the different textures that you get from the different shapes.
Now, I really like these because they've got. I love the smoky taste. I know you're not a fan of smoke.
Well,
so this reminds me of smoked cheese.
The only reason why I don't like smoked as well, it tends to repeat on me.
No, these are nice.
They're all right.
Not for Kelly, but these are nice. Oh, Catherine said I had those and I really like them. Catherine, I agree. Now, what I would say, I can't taste the maple, but they do have a very prominent smoke flavour. If you like smoky type crisps, these are for you. And I do, as I do, so they're for me.
Yeah. They don't taste bacony to me. But I really do like the different textures that these crisps are.
You've got wheels. You've got these little fur things. They've got the little twirls in them.
They've got the tubes.
Uh-huh.
I like the tubes. I like the wheels.
Mini pumpkin.
And I like that they're not hard like the other crisps. The other two crisps are quite hard, but these have got a nice. They've got a nice crunch to them.
Do you know what? These are really growing on me.
And I like them better than the other two.
Yeah. No, I agree. If you're going to M&S and you can only get one of those bags, I would say this one. Would you agree?
But would I buy it again? I don't think so.
I would.
Yeah, you might, but no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't waste calories on it.
I've got to say, these are nice. Catherine, I agree with you. I think these are...
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I would say, though, the best ones we've tried so far are the poppadom.
Yeah, the mango poppadom.
Mango poppadom are better than these.
Yeah.
But if you're going to have them...
What would I choose at the honey barbecue and the mango poppadom? I don't know. I'll have to do that versus each other and see which one I would choose.
So if you're going for the Christmas crisps, this one is the winner. But then the other thing I would say is a caveat is they didn't have much competition. That's the only thing. That being said, I'm munching these. Do you know what? After you have a few of them, they really are Moorish. Catherine, did you find the same thing? I can't stop eating these.
She's getting an ex-police BMW.
Go
530D. I don't know about. I know about the makes of cars, so I know what a BMW is, but I don't know what an ex-police 530D is.
They are tasty, Sam. I'm really enjoying these.
Mark could finish those on the live.
I might actually do that. Right, that is my recommendation: the maple bacon flavored combo mix. If we're only going for one packet crisp, this is one. Right, okay. Let me stop because I need the whole thing. They sound very tasty. Did they? Do you know what? They are flavorful.
Look, they just was closing it.
Yeah, they were a taste I hadn't had before. They are Moorish. You see?
No, but I feel like, you know what makes it Moorish? The different shapes.
I
mean, that's what.
Oh, brilliant. All right, I will stop now. Now, you've seen how many I've eaten, so that just shows they are definitely the superior crisps. Right, okay. Palate cleanser, ability. And it's true. They're not like other bacon crisps I've had. They are smoky, but they taste different from the Sainsbury's one. You know, the bacon ones that you have, the Frazzles. They don't taste like Frazzles at all. If anybody remembers what Frazzles taste like. Frazzles have a very strong bacony taste, but this is much more smoky. That was delicious. Very, very good. Right, okay. Next up, with a little bit of... We're going to go for this one, which is the spiced shortbread. So these are gentle spiced shortbread biscuits. There we are. Stuffed with orange zest and nibbed almonds. Right. Do you want to open those? I know, I've got that song in my head. I don't know why I've got that song in my head.
I know. It was very strange that you had...
And then next we'll be doing the chocolate and orange swirl. This one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well.
So we are going to dip in the giant salted pretzel in that. Jack Skellington Kitchen.
I showed Mark.
It was amazing, Sam. I love that. If I had the money, it was so cool. So if anybody's not familiar with what we're talking about, somebody kitted out their kitchen to look like the Jack Skellington one. So almost like the black and white checkers. It looked absolutely amazing. Was it on TikTok?
No, it was on our Facebook group.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Robert, how are you?
Hey, Robert.
How have you been? We're just doing a little, so we are just, as you just joined us, we are doing a food review on M&S, or the Christmas range. So we've just tried the turkey, Malaysian roasted turkey crisp chips. We'll give all these a score in a bit. We done the spicy prawn cocktail crisps. We've done the lovely smoky maple bacon flavored combo mix. And we are now on to... This is the spiced shortbread. Here we go. I'll try it with that and then with tea.
This is the sort of shortbread I can get on board with.
Do you know what?
I think your mum would like this.
No, she
You
would.
would.
I'm liking it. They're buttery. They're nice. Just the right amount of spice. There's not a huge amount of spice in there, but they are
No.
really Moorish.
But
Right.
when you do bite into it, you can taste the.
I'm doing the dunk. Oh yeah. That is next level. You've got to have them with tea.
I'm just trying. I like the. Is it cranberries that's in there?
No, there's no cranberries.
Orange zest. I like the chewiness. It feels like it's candied a little bit.
If you're not a fan of orange, the orange in here is incredibly subtle. That's really nice. You're not a fan of shortbread either, and you like
No,
this.
I don't mind this. You know what? As well, I like the fact that it's thin as well. It tastes like a biscuit, which I like biscuits. I don't like soft biscuits and all of that.
They are
I don't
nice.
mind cookies, but I like cookies that are like crisp and then get soft as you go into the middle. And that's the sort of cookies that I like. But biscuits, I like proper biscuits, and this is a proper biscuit.
Sam said you must find Cornish fairing. Oh, you mentioned these before, Cornish fairings. I love them with crystallized ginger. Do you know what? They're very difficult to find here in London, actually, Sam. I did have a little look out for them when you mentioned them. It might be we'd have to go to somewhere like Waitrose or somewhere like that to find these. Certain cakes and things you can get, but the other place we might have to do, if we pop into London at some point, see if we can find them there. Sometimes places like Fortnum's or stuff will probably do them somewhere. Do it. Does the spice overpower the shortbread taste? No. Very good question, actually, Catherine. No, it doesn't. It's a very subtle thing.
Yeah.
Taste.
It's
not
very
at all.
salty. Very salty. Very subtle.
There's no salt in it.
No. Well, there probably is, but it's very subtle. Not very salty.
Very salty. It's not very salty.
No.
Do you know what as well? You can actually see, because of the colour, you can just about see the spices in it, though. But it's not a strong taste. And what's really good about it, it retains the shortbread taste, but it doesn't overpower with the spices. It's a very subtle shortbread as well.
And I find it very Christmassy.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. That's really good.
It's very Christmassy. It's like, you know, when we had those dunk biscuits, I think that we had one left, and I meant to eat it the other day, but it's upstairs. It's very, that biscuit all reminds me of Christmas, and this biscuit is very much Christmas for me, I feel.
Do you know what? These are really good. So I would definitely recommend these, actually, if you guys are going to try them. We'll do the last one, which is our little dip, and then we'll let Kelly have a little tea. Right now, great find. My dad would love them. He loves shortbread. I think your dad will like them. Again, this is our recommendation, but I would recommend you give these ones a try. Excuse me. They are the spiced shortbread all butter ones as well. Are nice.
Bring it in nearer. I think it was a bit blurred.
Can you see that? There we go. So you don't need to worry about the fat on the other side. It's going to be Christmas. We're going to try them.
I know. I don't know what business he had reading ingredients earlier.
Shall we try? Do you want to open these?
Shall we open them, or shall we use the biscuit to dip in there?
Let's try the biscuit. I was thinking that as well. I might, only because we've got about 4 bags we've got to now eat because they're all open.
Yeah.
Just lit my M&S lime and basil candle, said Robert. Oh, what's it like? Does it smell nice? Lime and basil.
Oh, I wonder what that would smell like.
And I didn't realise M&S did these.
Yeah, they do candles and stuff. I don't tend to light a lot of candles or anything.
Does it have a Christmassy smell?
I don't like lime and I think it would give like quite a nice aroma in your room.
Right. Here we go then, guys. So this is the last thing we're going to try on the chocolate the Christmas range. This is the M&S. Right, I'm going to have to go ahead. There we go. Chocolate and orange swirl, orange milk chocolate, and it is white chocolate spread. There you go. So I'm not the world's biggest fan of white chocolate, but I did like, and it's still here after we reviewed it about 2-3 weeks ago. I did like M&S's white chocolate. So we did the chocolate bars. They're still here. I have a little bit at lunchtime. Right.
Ooh, look at that sealed.
That's probably a good sign.
Yeah,
Here we go.
it's a very, very good sign. Ooh, we
Oh,
done
interesting.
fussified. We done fussified.
Look at that. I'm wondering, do you think that's like two different what do you call it, pipes that pipe? One pipe's in white chocolate, one pipe's in the milk chocolate.
And they give it a twist
and
as
it
it's
twists
going.
it as it turns around. Sam said Yankee Candle Oak and Grapevine was so nice, but they stopped making it. Do you know what? That's always annoying when you have a favorite brand of something and they stop it. Right, let's share one of these biscuits.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Right, now we're going to do something a bit heathen, and we're going to dip into that. Right. Now this is where Kelly breaks the biscuit into the.
I know that's going to upset me if that happens.
That'll make me laugh if you do that. If I do it, I'm in trouble. Yankee Candles make me sneeze. Do you know, when we went to the United States, we did go to a Yankee Candle sell place, but all the sort of scents were totally different. Stuff that I've never seen here in the UK. Right, here we are. So we've gone in there, we've dipped into the chocolate swirl. Now I'm just going to try this without the biscuit. Here we go.
I see it, you.
Oh, wow. That is like liquid, what do you call it? The choc orange.
I need to make a cake and have that on the top of it.
Right. I will mention, I'm not double dipping because I'm turning the end. I'm not the world's biggest choc orange fan, so this is probably wasted on me. Excuse me. That being said, that is quite pleasant.
That is nice.
That is, if you like choc orange, that is for you. It's quite a, because it's the mixture of the milk chocolate and the white chocolate. Look at this. Look at this one.
I don't even know what you're talking about. For someone who doesn't even like it, you sure can dip it.
I told you, that shows that it's quite good. I'm not a big fan of choc orange.
The cheek and to the cheek to look at me.
But anyway, going back to what I was saying, if you are a fan of choc orange, this I think is definitely for you. The chocolate is not overtly sweet, which is really good. I've got to say with M&S, their chocolate isn't over sweet. Of all the chocolates we've tried, but this one is a good chocolate as well. A nice strong taste of orange if you like orange. Like I said, if you're not into orange, this isn't for you, because there's definitely a prominent taste of orange in there. But
there's orange oil.
But now I've got through there. I really do like these biscuits. That's really nice. Catherine, I think you'd really like these. Right, okay. Now we've got a score.
You know me, I don't like soy. I just want to let you know if it's worth the calories or not worth the calories.
All right. You tell us if it's worth calories or not worth calories.
Right.
I'll score it. No, I can't score this one because I didn't eat it. Right, first up, we tried. No, it wasn't that one. First up, we tried this one.
Yeah.
So first up, we have the Malaysian-inspired roast turkey crisps. Worth the calories, not worth the calories?
Not worth the calories, but I will score it because I feel like other people would like it. So for me, I would probably score it at a 6.
Oh, wow. All right. So this is a 6 out of 10. Again, I didn't have these, obviously. So
they're above average because they're quality crisps and stuff like that. This is just not what I like.
I'm glad you took that into account because obviously as well, we kind of score it as the bell curve. So whatever, we just compare it to other products that we're sampling on the day. But also as well, I'm glad you compared it to other crisps. So you actually think that that's...
I think other people would like it for sure.
Right. Okay. So that's that one. Next up, we had the spicy prawn cocktail crisps.
Now, I feel like, first of all, it's not worth the calories, but I feel like, how can you make a prawn cocktail crisp that doesn't taste like prawn cocktail? I can imagine making a prawn cocktail crisp and then having flavors that enhance it possibly, but it's not a prawn cocktail crisp and then other flavors enhancing it. It just tastes to me of a Bombay mix.
Now, where I would agree with Kelly, you can just about taste the prawn cocktail if you really, really look for it, but it's not easy to find. For me, The lime and the chili massively overpowers the prawn cocktail. So much so it's the dominant flavour.
But also, I didn't remember it was spicy until you said. So
it's a no from me, says Robert. There you are.
Yeah.
And I've got to say it's a no from me. So I'm going to score that. Again, I've not compared it with the other, but I'm going to give that a 6. It's better than your average crisp, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's not one I would go out my way to go and get.
And I wouldn't get it again because I don't feel it's worth the calories. But if you do like if your taste, you've known Mark and I for a long time now. And if you lean more towards my taste, it tastes like Bombay mix. So if you like that sort of flavour, then by all means. And also, it's a bit more crunchy. It's a bit more crunchy than other types of crisps, like other types of ridges. Like I quite like the consistency of McCoy's. These are slightly harder than McCoy's.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you like that sort of thing, then this is for you for sure.
Now, here's a question for you. If it tastes like Bombay mix, what would you rather get? Bombay mix or this?
I'm not really a lover of Bombay mix anyway, but I would probably get Bombay mix only because I like different textures, like those other crisps we're about to show you. So with Bombay mix, because there's other sort of like nibble bits within the Bombay mix, I'd probably go for that.
Right, so there's 2 for a. Well, you didn't give a score. I gave it a 6.
I gave it a 6.
Oh, so did I. Gave it a 6. I think that's a fair score. Right, next up.
No, it's not that one.
Oh no. Next up is not that one. Next up, we have the smoky. Well, I say smoky. It doesn't say smoky on it, but it tastes very smoky. The maple bacon flavored combo mix, which gives me an excuse then to try it again.
Now, I like the texture of these crisps. I like that there's different crisps in there, like different what they're made of.
Variety.
Yeah, I like the variety of them. I think it's quite nice. I know Mark is going to finish all of them, so I must try to get meat ones next time. Yeah, but that one's not nice. I need to get a meat one of these so that I can actually eat some of them.
Right, come on.
Oh.
Score.
I'll give these a 7.
I'm going to go a bit higher. Now, I like these more than Kelly, so I'm giving these an 8. I agree with Catherine. It's got a. They are Moorish. I mean, you can see. Look, I've eaten half the pack, so they are Moorish. They've got a very, as again, I keep mentioning it, but just say it's got a very smoky taste. It reminds me of when you get smoked cheese, that type of smoky flavour. I would get these again. I would get them, not over some other crisp, but if I had to, if someone said, can you get some of the Christmas range? This is the one I would get.
Yeah, I would get these again in the sense that if I was getting them for Christmas, and I would put them out and I would eat them. I would eat them. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm bouncing between 7 and an 8.
7.5?
Yeah, maybe 7.5. I would get them again I wouldn't get them for myself, let's say. This is the way I would put it. But I would get them to put them in a bowl for like a party or Christmas or whatever. I would get those for sure. I know other people would love them. And I know people would just munch on them. So that's what I would get.
Fair enough. Right, now the next thing we did was the shortbread. So let me just put this on there so you can just see. This was the all butter spiced shortbread. Nice and thin, as Katie liked them as well. But also what you liked about them, they're very subtle. So a very good question by Catherine, which was, does the spice overpower the shortbread?
No, it doesn't overpower the shortbread, but the fact, so sometimes when you get shortbread, sometimes they can be a little bit thick and stuff like that. Some people like to put butter on their shortbread biscuits and things like that. But I feel for me, these are like a nice biscuit. They're thin. They got a nice snap to them. I like the orange bits that are in there. They're sort of candied. They're a little bit chewy. I feel that gives it a different texture. The almonds in there. So I feel it's a good all-round biscuit. And the spice doesn't overtake the biscuit at all. But it is like it's a Christmas. You can definitely synonymize it with Christmas for sure. I agree.
I agree with everything Kelly said on that one. It's very subtle. It's a nice subtle flavor, but it does add to it, enhance it rather than overpower like the crisps. I would give that. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Simplicity is the hallmark of genius. It's nice and simple, but does taste nice.
I would give it an 8.
There we are. There we are. Right.
I'd give it an 8, and They're definitely a biscuit that I would buy for someone. Like I would buy those
Mm.
for your mum.
And I think she'd like them.
Yeah. I
There
don't
we
know. I don't know if my mum would like them. My mum doesn't really eat a lot of biscuits. But I think your mum and dad would enjoy it.
I think so. Anyway, next up, and last but not least, we're going for the chocolate orange swirl. Oh, you can really smell that.
I would get this for Siobhan. I think she would really enjoy this.
Birthday present sorted. Right, what are you going to score this one?
I would score this a 9.
Wow. Now, it's probably not fair for me to score because I'm not a fan of choc orange. So I'm going to take my bias, my choc orange bias out of it.
You mean your white chocolate out of it?
No, actually, I can't taste the white chocolate
okay.
in it. And actually, I've got to say, what I really would give a plus to this is that the chocolate is not really sweet. When I saw white chocolate, I thought, oh no, this is going to be so sweet.
I think they're changing the recipe though these days of white chocolate because majority of them that you've tasted hasn't been that sweet.
Well, you say that, but yeah, anyway, yeah, 1 or 2 have been sweet. But yeah, but you are right, they are getting better. So it's not really, really, really sweet. It's for me, that's the perfect sweetness for a chocolate. It's got the orange, right? I'm not a big fan of orange, but I'm gonna say I will give that an 8 to be generous. If you like, again, it's really dependent on if you like choc orange.
I would definitely use that as a topping for a cake. I think that would be amazing. I don't know how it would look once you spoon
That's
it
the
out.
problem. That's how it looks. It all goes in a bit of a merge.
I don't know how it would look when you take it out to spoon. Let's say on top of cupcakes, or let's say on top of a loaf cake. I don't know how it would look, but it would taste delicious on a cake. I'm gonna experiment with it, I think, and I'm gonna test it on work.
Right. So if the guys there said, right, what would you recommend for us to buy? We're going to M&S tomorrow or this weekend or whatever. Which one would you recommend that they buy?
There's 2 that I would recommend.
Go ahead.
One is the spice biscuits.
And the other?
And the other is the chocolate orange swirl.
I've got to say, I agree with Kelly. These are the 2 we'd recommend. I would probably say to go for the bacon crisp as well, but if it's a choice of only 2, these would be the 2. So guys, that is our recommendation. You got the choc orange swirl and the spice shortbread biscuits. If you're going out, those are our recommendations if you fancy doing it. If you buy them and you don't like them, you know who to blame. Kelly. No, us. So that's our recommendation. I think it would make a mess, said Robert.
It's true. I can't lie to you. It probably would.
That's what it's going to look like, Robert. So when we've just dunked it, look, it looks so pretty.
So pretty.
Look at that. Someone's gone. That's made with love. Even the bottom look. Look
Yeah.
how they've done it. It's fantastic. But look what happens when we've got our mix on it. It all gets splurged into one. So you are right. Unless you could get the machine to pump it straight on the cake that goes into here, it's going to end up, like Robert says, a complete mess.
I would definitely attempt to put it on top of a cake or put it on top of a cupcakes or something like that. Somebody made so the other day somebody at work made chocolate, and I think it was a chocolate cake with Nutella and something on top, and then she also made one with speculoos. She made a cake with speculoos. And I said if she had put the speculoos on the chocolate cake, it would have been amazing. Don't get me wrong, the cakes were really, really good anyway. I'm not a lover of chocolate cake, but her one was quite nice. It wasn't like overly sweet or anything like that, so it's quite nice. And yeah, I would definitely. But I said to her, that's what I would recommend.
Now, the one I've got to say is the one Christmas one we reviewed this one a few lives ago. This is the overall winner, though, guys. If you are going out and getting something, this is the one definitely Kelly and I would recommend. The speculoos and toffee.
Do you want to bring it closer? I think it's out of
the
focus.
The speculoos, coffee and toffee and cookie dunkers. This is by far the superior one.
And this really does taste of Christmas. It really does taste of Christmas. You won't be disappointed if you got it.
If you're only going to get one thing, it's that. This is the one over all the others we've seen. But those are the other 2 we recommend. Do you want that one? Have it with your tea.
No, not yet. I might have it later.
Might you know?
Do you know what I'm
Do you know
saying?
what? I've been eyeballing that.
I
thing.
know, and the thing is, Mark wants to eat everything now. He wants to eat everything now. You don't need to eat everything. You can save things.
Robert is right. It's very clever marketing.
Yeah, very
It is
clever.
very clever marketing.
Yeah.
And Catherine said maybe you could heat the jar over water, then pour it over the cake. Oh, that's interesting. So it come with a bit of luck, it will come out looking like that.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
I'm wondering if it will still merge though. I don't know. I might be wrong.
But then, sometimes with some chocolate, unless you're going to add something to it, it doesn't. It's a bit like Haagen-Dazs ice cream when it melts and then refreezes, and then you get those crystallized bits in it, and it doesn't taste that great. So I'm wondering, would that happen with this chocolate? You would put it. I personally would put it in a pot of hot water, or let the water gradually heat up, and then try and pour it. But then, how would it be when it solidifies? Would it still be the same?
Good idea though, Catherine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Be interesting. We might give it a try.
Interesting idea for sure.
So, guys, that was our review on some of the M&S Christmas fare that they've got in M&S. Obviously, just the snacky bits. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it gives you a little, not inspiration, but gives you an idea of what Kelly and I think were good. As we say, we like to try it out and then give our opinion there before you go buying crisps you don't want to eat.
I like popping into sort of like M&S. And seeing, oh, I wonder what they got on. I can't wait till Tesco do their crumble top mince pies. To me, they are the superior mince pie. Crumble top mince pie. I can't wait.
Well, we should try that, you know.
There was another one that we did. Oh, it was the caramel one. The crumble top caramel mince pie. That one. Listen, Tesco.
Listen.
Let me tell you, I must check that in my shopping.
Well, do you know what? We'll have to do that, actually. We'll have to get a whole range of mince pies and try that. I'm not a big mince pie fan.
You don't really like it. Yeah,
but
I do.
But I know you do, but you'll eat them.
Yeah, my mum does. I was quite surprised that my mum likes mince pies as well.
I'll go to bed.
Do you know what? My arms are really cold. So that's why I thought, oh, let me just.
You've just got this talking blanket.
Yeah, that's so cool. But I was quite surprised that my mum likes mince pies. So, like, my mum's from Mauritius, and I just never imagined her to like mince pie. Like, don't get me wrong, she loves British food. She can do one of the best roast porks ever. You know, and she does. But I never ever, because I've never ever seen her eat mince pies. So she goes, oh yeah, I love a mince pie. I was like, oh, I was quite very shocked.
Zachary says hello to Sam. Hi, Zachary.
Hi, Zachary.
How are you? Are you enjoying cake or chocolate? I wonder what you
bake today?
Yes, we were just wondering. Austin Cott said, how about a mince pie eat-along? All right.
All right.
Oh,
all right.
Another suggestion. Robert said, we need a cheese review.
Do you know what? Cheese is not my thing, but cheese is your
I will review a cheese. Now, Robert.
Him and my mum.
Oh, I love cheese. Now,
my mum and my bestie.
Let me talk to Robert.
All right.
So, Robert, there's a place in, what's it called?
You see, Mark is taking my lines.
What's the place called?
Cucumber Alley.
Cucumber Alley. Now, it's got a, in there, it's got a, like, it looks like a sushi bar. You know when you got the sushi bar on the little conveyor belt that goes round and round? But instead of sushi is cheese. And they've got cheese from all around the world and cheese on crackers and certain things. Now, for £28, it's a bit expensive. You can have as much cheese as you like. I would be put on about 6 stone going there because I would munch and munch and munch. And
they do like all these cheese pairings. So I had seen it before and I thought, oh, that would be for Mark, but I wouldn't eat it. Anyway, some girls from work, they decided to go and they invited me. I said, oh, I'd just be sitting there because I'm not like, but 6 of them went, quite a few of them went. And so some of the girls and some of the guys, and yeah, they had all these cheese, these pairings, like, you know, a cheese and pears and cheese and chocolate, cheese and crackers, cheese and bread and blah, 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 and all of these other ones. But they really enjoyed it. And it's as much as you can eat. I think £28 is really good.
Oh, Zachary hugged the TV and hugged Kelly.
Oh, bless you, Zachary.
Where's my hug? There you go.
You'll be warming me up. You'll be warming me up.
Catherine said, yeah, a cheese and crackers for Christmas. Okay, so that's 2 people wanting cheese. Robert said, I think you mentioned it before. Yes, sorry, Robert. I probably have multiple times because obviously we do the lives twice a week. I end up repeating myself a lot, so apologies for that. But Kelly, Zachary is kissing you.
Oh, thank you,
Look
Zachary.
at this. You get Zachary kisses. What I was going to say. Yeah. All right. Now, guys, tell us, what is your favorite cheese to try? If we were to try some cheeses, what cheeses would you like us to try?
I know what cheeses I would eat.
What cheeses would you
I wouldn't try any of the other cheeses.
What one cheese would you eat?
No, there's a few cheeses
All
I
right.
would eat.
What 2 cheeses would you do?
I would.
Thank you, Zachary. I got one too.
Oh, thank you, Zachary. I would eat La Roulette. Dubossa, which is pretty similar.
Yeah, basically all these softy cheeses.
Cranberry Wensleydale.
Yeah.
Red Leicester. I would eat a bit of cheddar, but I prefer cheddar when it's melted rather than like you eat it like a thing of chocolate.
Let me talk to the cheese connoisseurs here.
Okay.
Because this one is wanting these soft cheeses. So yeah, Stinky Blue, Stilton and Brie. Yes. I love Stilton. There's something about Stilton I absolutely love.
And he only likes the hard Stilton. He doesn't like the soft Stilton.
I'm not a big fan of the soft Stilton, but there's the hard Stilton. Well, no, that's not soft.
The blue
that's
cheese.
Danish blue. I'm thinking more proper Stilton, which is hard cheese. I love that cheese. But yeah, love. You're more Brie, but I do like Brie. I gotta say Brie.
I don't mind Brie, but I only like Brie when it's cooked. I mean, when I put it in the grill, I don't like Brie.
Now, when we went to Fortnum and Mason's, we did the afternoon tea. In one of the sandwiches, they had Rachel cheese. Never heard of it before. So it was really, really good. So much so, because we went with your mum, obviously it was her 70th. She was so wanting this Rachel cheese. So we had to go down to the grocery section and get your mum a slice of Rachel cheese.
I don't know what you're talking about. Get mum. You wanted
I said, do you like the Rachel cheese? Well, oh, yeah. So I got her that was all right. I don't mind. But she really liked it. So that's one of my recommendations. If you can get hold of it, Rachel cheese, try it. It's got quite nice, strong taste to it, but it's quite creamy as well.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, but you don't like any cheese. You like this.
I tried it and I was like, oh no.
You like canned cheese.
Canned cheese?
No, that's what I call the La Roulette.
Please.
That's not proper cheese.
It is cheese. It's French. It is proper cheese.
That's like cottage cheese, just all that.
No, I don't know. No, that if there's one cheese I can't, other than blue cheese, because that's too much. If there's one cheese I can't stand, it has to be cottage cheese. It tastes like vomit.
It doesn't taste that bad.
It does.
I gotta say, I don't eat it that often. I want the proper cheeses though.
Well, the cottage, no. Even now, So when you're younger, you do all these fad diets. And one of them, you had to have cottage cheese. Oh my, what? No, never again. Never again.
It's got a very odd consistency, cottage cheese.
It like I said, I'm a textured person and I don't like anything gelatinous. So I don't like jelly or, when you have like a soggy Yorkshire pudding because you've drizzled gravy. I'm not tapioca semolina. I'm not that. So when I tried the cottage cheese, I was just like, oh no. I'm the type of person, if I'd rather just not eat it. I'd rather not eat anything. I can't. It just, yeah.
So how about do people like things like baked camembert? If you haven't tried it, give it a go. It's really, really good.
Yeah, you love it.
Oh, I love that baked camembert. The other cheeses I do like, of course, you've got to have cheddar, proper cheddar. I love cheddar cheese. But there's so many really good varieties as well. And I do like goat's cheese, although I know it's not to everybody's taste. Yeah. It's got a very distinct taste, goat's cheese.
I feel like at the beginning, if I have it sparingly, I can tolerate goat's cheese. But I think there was one time. So there was one place that I used to go to, and it was in Farringdon. I don't think it's there anymore because I can't imagine it survived 2020. But there was this place, and they used to do food combining, and then they would, for you, try to combine food to make you feel. They sort of like did healing through food kind of thing. I really liked the concept. Anyway, they did this plum crumble cake. Do you remember? And I used to bring it home for you. and it was the best thing that they did. And they used goat's cheese. Now, at first, I couldn't taste it, and then after a while, after having it, so I could then taste the goat's cheese. You still couldn't, but you like goat's cheese
I do
anyway,
like goat's cheese anyway.
regardless. And I couldn't eat it anymore because I could taste it. Yeah.
One of the nicest starters I've ever had was at Japes. So you might see it from one of our previous videos. Japes is a pizza place. And they did a goat's cheese starter, but it was goat's cheese and fig. And the two went so well. But they actually put a very, very small drizzle.
Of honey?
No, of fig syrup on
Oh.
it. And that fig syrup with the sweetness, with the obviously the earthy taste of the goat thing, really, really, really well. Oh, here we go. Robert said, I like Stilton, love Stilton. Gouda, love Gouda, Dutch Gouda. Wensleydale's lovely. Camembert. Anything else, to be honest, unless it's not goat or sheep cheese. All right, you're not a fan of goat's cheese.
Yeah, I've not tried sheep's cheese.
Oh, Catherine does baked camembert over the barbecue in the summer.
Oh, that would be your type of thing.
Do you know what? I wish I knew that earlier because I would have tried that.
Yeah, that would definitely be your
That
type
would be
of thing,
right
yeah.
up my... Do you put it just straight on the barbecue, Catherine, or do you wrap it up in foil and then put it on? How do you do yours?
I think that's something. I think at Christmas, maybe that is something. Did we do that last Christmas? I don't think we did.
No, not baked camembert.
But I think maybe that would be as a good starter. I think.
Baked camembert.
Yeah, I think that with some crostinis.
Well, your family aren't going to want it. Your mum would.
No, my mum would definitely.
Your brother ain't going to want to eat it.
No, he wouldn't want to eat it.
I can't imagine him doing that, but my parents would.
Yeah, and your brother.
Yeah.
Your brother would as well. But I would have to figure out something different for the others. But yeah, we could do like 2 or 3 starters.
But I'm so interested in that that barbecue camembert. Just slightly off topic, what it is onto barbecues. I kept meaning to buy a pineapple so I could put that on the barbecue. I've heard that's really nice, and I kept forgetting to buy one.
I just cannot have ham and pineapple.
Yeah, but that's
or gammon and pineapple, or pineapple with any type of meat.
Catherine says, yeah, either way, in a foil gives it a slightly smoky taste. Right, I shall have to try that. Remind me next year.
That's
to do
it.
that.
You started him off now.
Robert said baked camembert with crusty bread. Oh, yes. Do you know what it is? With that crusty bread, you just dip it in and it kind of molds onto the bread. Oh,
I think for me, it's just the smell. I can't, the smell is too much.
Does anybody also like as well? So if you've got cheese, one thing I love to do is have it with like some pickles. So either pickled onions or pickled that type of thing. So you've got the sharpness of the vinegary sharpness of the onion, but then you have it with a really strong cheese. If you then have that with that is really, you've got to be in the mood to have it. And I don't know why. It's kind of, I always see this as like a Boxing Day thing, but that is just really nice. I
like cranberry Wensleydale, and I think we tried the apricot Wensleydale, but for me, it's still not as good. It's all right. And there's also an onion Wensleydale, caramelized onion Wensleydale. Again, it's okay, but it's not as good. But anytime, if I'm at work and we have to do like an evening thing, and I buy Dubois, it is gone in seconds. I don't even get a piece. It's gone. So a couple of months ago, I ordered the shopping and I ordered Dubois, and that they were doing a truffle one as well. And so I wanted to order the truffle one, and the truffle one didn't turn up. But had I known, I would have ordered just 2 normal Bossas. But I only ordered one, and it was gone. It was gone in seconds. And you know what I like to get? I like to get French toast, or like Melba toast or something like that. And you should listen. I am raising their taste buds at work.
Not with Larry, you know.
Dubois,
no. Sam said, oh, brie and smoked salmon is lush. I've not tried that. Now, we did try. I'm going to do a shameless plug now. If you caught up with our carvery video, as you can see, the amount of food I went. I think St. Cole, you were impressed with the amount of food I had. But that brie and broccoli pasta was actually really, really good. It was really, really nice. I've got to say, I've not had that for about 2-3 years. But it was really good.
You know what? Like I should really buy puff pastry. I was watching somebody yesterday on a TikTok, and they were making what do you call it? Or was it this morning? they were making salmon Wellington.
Oh.
And they did spinach and they did garlic and they there was something else they put. I can't remember what it was. And then they wilted the spinach and all that. And then they made a paste. And then they put they cut the pastry because they just bought puff pastry. And then they laid the salmon and then they laid the mixture, the spinach mixture. And then they folded it and then they did like lines across it. And then they put that in the oven. They look so nice. I was just like, I must try that.
So I've never tried that. So have you made it yourself, or was there a place that you've ordered it from which you thought was really good? I'm guessing you made it yourself because I know you're a good cook, but it'd be interesting to see if there's a place you ordered it from. Catherine said, has anyone had cheese fondue?
I haven't.
I haven't either, and it sounds wonderful.
It's one of those 70s things, isn't it? Like cheese fondue was quite popular back then. But I've never tried it.
Do you recommend it? And also, do you have your own fondue set? Is it worth getting?
We did have a chocolate fondue from what do you call it, Hotel Chocolat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh god, that was ages ago.
That was years ago, but we had a chocolate fondue.
We did use it, but I can't remember what happened to it. Yeah, we used it, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know if it. Yeah, I can't remember if it was like a one-off set or something like that.
I think it was. Wasn't it a gift from somebody? It's a long time ago. Yeah, I do remember us having
we had one. I feel like that was in like 2020 or 2021. Yeah, it was something like that.
Oh, Robert said Fortnum & Mason Boxing Day pickle is amazing. Ooh. I've not tried that. Now, one thing I would recommend, I don't know if you've tried it, Robert, they do a fig jam, and they only do it around Christmas time. So, it's absolutely amazing.
Him and my mum and your mum.
Oh, every time I go, I've got to get 3. One for me, one for you, but it is pricey. It's £7 for a tiny little jar, and the price goes up each year. But yeah, every time I get it, I've got to get about 3 or 4 because I get through it. Like I eat it in a day. It's so good. It's so good. But then the trouble is, I introduce it to our parents, and now I've got to get them one, and each time I go.
Well, you will introduce them to these things.
But it's really good. It's so good. It's got quite a. So when they make it, the jam, but they use brown sugar instead of white sugar, which gives it even an extra nice sort of caramelized taste. It's really good.
He introduced my mum to champagne jam.
Marmalade.
And no, they were doing jam and because you got her strawberry jam.
Oh yeah, with champagne. Yeah, I forgot I did that.
And then I was like, so anyway, called up my mum. I was like, oh, mum, did you try the champagne jam? She goes, oh no, I got to finish my 50p one first. So once you finish her 50p one, then she goes. But yeah, she loves them champagne jams.
Wow, I think she likes more the idea of it than the actual thing. If I didn't tell her there was champagne in it, she wouldn't have known. Catherine said, I've only done the chocolate fondue. Just wondering if the cheese was worth trying. Well, funny enough, we've only done the chocolate one.
Yeah, I've only done the chocolate fondue. I've not tried the cheese one. But I wonder if they do it at that cheese place.
Well, no, I don't think they do. I'd have to check next time we go to.
I reckon they would do it as a special, you have to order it extra.
So, guys, do let us know. Has anybody had the cheese fondue? If so, was it worth doing? Did you enjoy it? And what cheese did you have in the fondue?
I imagine burning your mouth and burning all your taste buds with that sort of thing.
Robert said, I keep an eye out for it. We've got loads of those. We should open them, actually. We've had them in there for ages, all in the corner of the kitchen.
You mean the curds?
Yeah.
The curds, yeah.
Oh, keep an eye out for the curds. They do orange curd, lemon curd, lime curds.
They do passion fruit curd.
Oh,
yeah.
the lemon one is the don of all curds. But
I don't know because I've not tried the other curds yet.
But the orange one was nice. It was really nice.
It's just that we get so much stuff, and then and for me, I feel like I have to be in the mood to have that type of stuff. But you know what? Maybe we should have one every week when we're watching Bake Off.
There you go.
Because sometimes we'll do certain things, but I feel like that could be a good thing that we have when we're watching Bake Off.
All right. Well, try a little curd. Right now, Sam asked a question. Do you like caviar? Now, I've tried it only a few times, but I did like it. Now, Harrods did. You may have seen, and again, was it about a year or 2 ago? We did a review of Harrods food hall, and one of the things we bought was a croissant. Now it had gravlax in it, the salmon, but it also had a small layer of, I think it was cod roe from memory, and it had caviar in it, and that was really nice. That was really, really
Yeah.
nice. So
We have tried it a few times, but it's been in and amongst things. It
Yeah.
hasn't been caviar on its own where we've had a spoon and then we can.
No, and a few afternoon teas have had it on top
Yeah.
of a savoury thing. So that's right.
And I've always liked it. So yeah, but I feel like some people feel it's an acquired taste. I quite like it, but it's like I suppose it's like Marmite. You either like it or you don't. And I don't like Marmite. And yesterday I bought these like Marmite wheels for work. And I just thought, oh, these won't go. And one of the girls, she wanted to try it. She never tried it before. And she tried it and then she chucked it away. But by the time I came back from the kitchen to the main place, to the main office, it was all gone. I was so shocked. I was so shocked that so many people liked it. I was so shocked.
So throwing it back to you guys, do you like caviar? Have you tried it? Are
Yeah.
you fans of it? Sam, I'm wondering if you are you a big fan of it as well? I know because obviously being not too far from the coast, is it easier for you to get hold of? And have you tried? Do you often have it? It definitely is one of those things, a luxury item. It's definitely one thing. If you think of luxury items, caviar is one that comes to mind.
Yeah, and I think like I've been to quite a few food halls, and I have to say Harrods food hall is quite nice.
Yeah.
We got that prawn
Oh my god,
roll
the prawn roll.
something.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was really. I've got to say I do like quite a lot of things from the Harrods food hall. Like I said, I've been to like quite a few food halls, but even their desserts in where they do all their where they do all their little chutneys and stuff like that, and they have all their desserts, when they have like the apple crumble, and like their desserts are really nice. Their desserts are so nice.
Definitely recommend, if anybody is ever in the area at Harrods, definitely try the food hall.
It is expensive, I can't lie to you, it really is expensive, but some of the food that they do is so nice.
I haven't had it in a good one in forever, but love it, said Sam. Catherine said, I've not tried caviar. It's an expensive food to find out if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Do you know what,
true.
Catherine? That's very true. So I've only had it as a consequence of having something else.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is we've just happened to go for like one afternoon tea and they happen to have caviar on top of one of the items. And therefore, that's the only reason I've tried it.
Yeah. We haven't gone out and bought a tin of caviar and thought,
No,
oh, yeah, we're going to put it on toast. And even if we did, I would not know which caviar to buy, to be quite honest with you. If somebody said, oh, yeah, can you get me a tin of caviar or whatever, like, first of all, I can't afford it. And secondly, I wouldn't even know what type to get anyway. So like you say, it is something expensive to try without knowing if you're going to like it or not. But from the caviars that we've tried that has been in stuff, then yes, I can say that I do like caviar.
There's a very famous story, and I can't remember if it's First World War or Second World War, where an army sergeant managed to get hold of a load of caviar. I don't know how he got hold of it, if they confiscated it from the enemy, I don't know. So as a treat for his soldiers, he served it to them, but didn't tell them what it was. And the response was, this strawberry jam tastes really fishy. I had no idea what it was. It definitely is one of those things that an acquired taste. I'm trying to think, was it at Sanderson's? I can't remember the afternoon tea we had with it on. It may not be. Beluga. Now, beluga, Sam, is one of the most expensive ones.
Yeah, I know beluga's expensive, but beluga's the only one. I don't know any other type of caviar.
She's so posh.
Yeah, beluga's the only one that I've heard of. I haven't heard of any others. So unless someone drops it in the chat and I go, oh yeah, actually I have heard of that one. But beluga's the one that I know is very. I don't know if it's the most expensive, but I know it's very expensive.
Look at this. You're going to say, yes, I have my beluga.
It's like, sorry, I was going to say. So we had a school reunion one time, and we turned up and all of this. Now I don't drink wine at all, but one of the guys, when he ordered one, he said, "Oh, can I have a Cabernet Sauvignon?" Now, bear in mind, we're talking probably 20 years ago. And me and my other friend, who I've known since I was about 8 years old, we looked at each other and we were like, oh, because even I know Cabernet Sauvignon is an expensive, obviously depends on the make and stuff like that. But me and my friend, we just looked at each other and we were like, Cabernet Sauvignon. Now I don't know anything about wine, but I knew Cabernet Sauvignon is one of those. Do you know what I mean? But it was only a lot later when like Evelyn likes red wine. She doesn't drink anymore, but she used to love red wine, and she would order, her Merlot or her Rioja and all of this. And that's the only way that I've gotten to know. But again, anything red wine does not agree with me at all. It's too rich. And so if anything's cooked in it or anything like that, I can't eat it. And I did sometimes when they say something is braised, normally it's in red wine, or they're doing what they call a gravy. Oh yeah, red wine jus. And I'm just like, no. And so I always ask for that sort of thing on the side. But yeah.
Robert says some of the tins of caviar are £7,000 in Harrods. Wow. Do you know what? I can believe that, Robert. I mean, that is just this is for the elite. This is for someone where you can blow £7,000 and be absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Equivalent of me spending £10.
They have they have one of those push baskets, and they're like, oh yes.
Well, they're so rich they don't do it.
Yeah,
one
someone
of their staff
else.
does
Yeah.
it for them. Go and get me my caviar, please. Yes, sir.
And they're just living next door to Harrods.
Yeah. Also, as well, is it Harrods? I know Fortnum's are one of the only places that sell foie gras. I don't know if Harrods still do. I think Harrods do as well. It's one of only 2 places that sell it. Quite controversial, but they do. Fortnum's do sell it. Didn't you have it when we were in Lanzarote once?
No, I had it. Else? No, I had foie gras somewhere, and I remember. God, but this was many years ago. I don't even know if we were together at the time, but I remember telling a girl from work where I used to work, and she was like, "Oh, controversial." When I said, "Oh yeah, I had some foie gras," but it was just like I can't remember where I was, and they were serving it, and I had it, and they do their little toast, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
the little thing toast, and you put a little bit on there, and then you eat the toast, and it's the sort of thing that they'd probably put caviar on. So they have foie gras, caviar, and you eat the little toast points. But yeah, that was a long time ago, very very long time. I don't think I've had foie gras.
No, I think there's only 1 or 2 places. Correct me if I'm wrong, that can actually sell it in the UK.
Oh.
I think so. It is not bad. Well, yeah, essentially it is. But
yeah, it is.
Obviously because of the method or how they feed the animals. But yeah, I've never tried it because I'm veggie, but pescatarian. But again, expensive on the menu, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's not something that I would regularly eat because it's not regularly on the menu, but I feel like they sell it at the duck, or they're doing it on their Christmas menu.
Really?
At the duck and waffle foie gras, yeah.
Maybe.
They're doing it as a brulee, foie gras brulee. They're doing.
Oh wow!
I will have a quick.
No, definitely as well. Do you know what? With Harrods, I gotta say, I did prefer the food hall, controversially, to Harrods than Fortnum's. I've got to say, I did prefer it. Sorry, Fortnum's, we do love you, but this one I thought was better, the food hall.
I feel like for me, Fortnum's is not as good as it used to be.
Oh, it is, but it's just different stuff. And I think for me, this is what I disagree with Kelly. For me, it's the seasonal thing. Their ice cream parlor is amazing. So again, if you're at all interested, a couple of years ago, we did do a review of the parlor and tried the ice creams there. It was a couple of summers ago, but that was good fun. We really did enjoy that one. But you're looking up for what the menu is.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's foie gras brulee.
Right, while you're doing that, so so guys, thank you for watching the Toby Carvery thing. You made us laugh when you said that inspired you to go and have it, which is warms my heart, as I say, because it always makes me feel happy knowing that we've tried something that inspires people to go and try something else. So I'm really glad you enjoyed that.
Yeah, foie gras creme brulee, pork crackling marmalade brioche.
There you go.
Yeah.
Where was that again?
Duck and waffle.
Right, that's in the Shard.
Yeah. No, it's in the Heron Tower.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
Yeah, it's on Liverpool Street.
So this weekend, we will have we mentioned it before, but the restaurant we went to is called Swiss Butter. That will be going up this Sunday. You can just see. So it's where they have steak or salmon served in a big, what do you call it, skillet, or full of their version of their sort of Swiss butter. So it's like a buttery, very, very buttery sauce.
I had put it on what do you call it, on TikTok. You keep calling it a butter sauce, but I don't know.
It's called Swiss butter. Of course, it's Swiss butter sauce.
But there's a cafe called Apple Butter.
Slightly different.
Okay.
This is served in a thing. Anyway, you will see it, guys.
You will see. But so I've already done a TikTok about it, and I said Babette steak, but it's not actually Babette steak. It's fillet steak. Yeah. Wait till you see the.
Oh, Robert said no Toby Inns near me. Sadly, Nora Wimpy.
Oh.
Do you know what? It's funny you should say that, Robert. There is a Wimpy. Not in too close to us, but not that far away. So we were thinking at one stage of possibly going to a Wimpy just to try it out, but I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to go because I love those childhood memories, and I'm worried that I'll go back. It's like, do you know, like it reminds you used to watch the TV series when you were young and you used to love it, and then you watch it again as an adult and you think, oh my god, this is such a disappointment because I loved it as a kid because you're innocent, but when you watch it again. Like the A-Team for me. When I was a boy, I used to love the A-Team. I watched it as an adult. I thought, why did I like this? But so it kind of ruins the dream, and that's what I'm worried about doing, going back to a Wimpy.
I liked Catweasel and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh. There are Wimpys, but they're few and far between because they're only franchises now.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't get many of them around. But I will always forever remember Wimpy for its Knickerbocker glories. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and I said, "Oh yeah, Fortnum's are doing the Get Baked Knickerbocker Glory pie," and she said, "What?" And I said, "Knickerbocker Glory." She's like, "What?" And you realise how young someone is. And bless her heart, she did not know what a Knickerbocker Glory.
But they're still in existence.
But that's a fault of her parents.
Parents not telling them to Knickerbocker Glory.
Not introducing your kids to Knickerbocker Glory. I mean, come on. And I was just like, oh, she doesn't even know what Knickerbocker Glory is.
But the ice cream parlours that I've been to, even the ones when we've gone to Brighton, will have Knickerbocker Glory on the menu.
Oh, I don't know, because the last time I had a Knickerbocker Glory was at a Wimpy, and it wasn't in Brighton. I think it was in Blackpool.
Right.
And that was the last time I had a Knickerbocker Glory, and that was the last time I was in a Wimpy. We didn't have a burger there because I think we ate fish and chips, but we went there to get a Knickerbocker Glory. Yeah.
There you go. There you have it. I don't know if anybody remembers their last Knickerbocker Glory. Has anybody not had one?
I was a teenager at the time. I would have been 15.
So for anybody, because I know we do have viewers from all around the world. So if anybody's not familiar, it's a very famous English dessert. It's where you get a very tall, thin glass, and you put several
milkshake glass.
They put several scoops of ice cream in there, and they'll top that off often with. Sometimes they'll put fruit cocktail on top of it. Sometimes they'll just have whipped cream on top of it. Cherry on the top. Wonderful.
Well, the way that I've had it is similar to what you say, but it'd be like at the bottom of the glass you'll have like, I don't know, like the mixed fruit or whatever, and then you'll have a bit of ice cream, but it almost be like layers, or you'd have a line going down the middle, and that would be of the fruit and then the ice cream. Sometimes it would be with like strawberry sauce. We would call it strawberry sauce back in the day. And that would be swirled in the strawberry sauce and all of that. And then you would, cream, and you top it off with a glacier cherry.
Wonderful. Oh, Robert said I used to live near Brighton. Oh. We really like Brighton. Actually, in fact, funny enough, Robert, I don't know if you saw, we did a food review of.
We went to Brighton recently.
Yeah, on the pier. So the fish and chip place on the pier. So what's it called? The Palm Court.
Palm Court. Thing is, I absolutely love Brighton. And although the Palm Court fish and chips is not great, it's still nice to go onto the pier and eat fish and chips. But what I found scandalous was that they were charging to get on the pier. It was only £1, so it wasn't expensive, but the simple sheer fact that they were charging to get on the pier was mind-boggling, because I've been going to Brighton for years. I've never ever known them. This is the first time I've known them to charge to get on the pier. I've never known that before.
Connie, hello.
Hey, Connie, I hope
Evening-
you're well.
How you doing? Evening, everyone. Turning up late tonight. Not a
Oh,
problem.
not a
you're,
problem.
You're never late. Just fashionably on time. It used to be free. You're right, Robert.
Yeah, I've never known them to charge. This was the first time.
It was only £1, like Kenny says, but you know, with the four of us, £4 to get on. Isn't it?
I just think if you've got a family, I think it's scandalous. Because it wasn't even a hot day, even though it should have been. Because when did we go? August.
August, yeah.
So it should have been a hot day. It wasn't.
That's not the pier's fault.
No, I'm not saying it's the pier's fault, but to charge on top of that. And I don't know. I just thought it was scandalous.
We don't know whether or not this is just a seasonal thing, so they charge in the summer, or whether it's all year round. So we'll have to go again off season and see if they do charge that.
Yeah, but even in season when everyone's down, I feel that's scandalous.
Well, I suppose, do you know what, with cuts and stuff like that, I know, I agree, it should be free.
Yeah, it should be free for sure. I mean, they've got all them windmills in the middle of the sea to save money and stuff like that. It's crazy.
So they charge you £1 to sell stuff. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to spend on the pier anyway.
Exactly. I mean, and there was quite a lot. It wasn't there was loads of people in the pier. There were loads of people in the arcade, because obviously the arcade is the first place you're going to go to, and then they got some rides at the back there. But yeah, and then obviously not obviously. I mean, you can go and buy candy floss up and down the street, but you know, you buy your candy floss. I bought candy floss. Well, should I say Siobhan bought us candy floss. And then I think I got some rock and all of that, because you wanted a speculoos rock or something.
Well, yeah, it wasn't all that, to be fair.
I'm
not a big fan of rock.
I love the mint rock. But yeah, you charge you £1 to then sell you stuff when you're on the pier. It's crazy, it's wild.
So Connie, just quickly, did you do your bougie popcorn? And if you did, was it good? I'm interested because I know you were going to do, you were going to put dry roasted peanuts in yours, and I was fascinated to see how that turned out. Evelyn, hello.
Hey.
You all right? Robert said, "Oh, the donuts are to die for." Though we didn't do donuts.
Do you know what though? We were queuing, and I think your brother was getting soft serve ice cream, and Siobhan was getting soft serve, and I didn't want that ice cream because I think I'd eaten the candy floss.
Oh yeah, we got candy floss as well. So we didn't do. We'll have to try the donuts though, Robert.
Yeah.
Would you recommend the ones on the pier, or would you recommend them from somewhere else?
Yeah.
Because there's quite a few that you got, as you know, the entrance to the pier, they sell them, and then on the pier they sell them. Which one would be the best place to do it? Because we were recommended the best place to have fish and chips is not on the pier, is actually elsewhere down the seafront.
But yeah, because I think I had two things, because I feel like I had candy floss and something else.
You had candy floss, and you had rock.
Yeah, but I didn't eat the rock.
No,
there.
you just bought candy floss. You didn't do any other.
Did I only eat?
Didn't get any other sweets.
Oh.
You bought. I think it's because you were bought by lots of other.
I bought some stuff for work. Yeah.
Where are we? Oh, I did. It was good, the bougie popcorn, but I wouldn't use the nuts again. I did wonder if nuts would be good. That was why I was interested in it.
I thought nuts would be good.
Definitely. Our recommendation is add pretzels to it. The pretzels, that combo of the pretzels, the salt and sweet, is so good. And make sure you have the chocolate bar in it as well. It's really fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, look who it is. It's Fri-yay.
Hey, Fri-yay.
How are you?
Well?
Fri-yay is back. And how are you? How was the carol service? How did it go?
I know you're practicing. So I don't know if you've had it yet, but I know you're practicing. The carols, you were doing the choir, and then you had to go away on the last live to practice something. I can't remember. I don't know if it was piano or something like that. You said it was very quick. And then you came back, and then you were going to do a performance of some kind, but I don't know if it was singing. I don't know if it was something else.
The Pier Mini Ring Donuts are the best.
Oh,
thank you for the tip. Thank you. So I think that's what
right.
we'll have to do next time we go to Brighton. We'll have to try them out.
I have had them before, but it was so long ago, many years ago.
It went amazing. We had a new S1 perform a beautiful hymn in Gaelic. It was beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wonderful.
Lovely.
Wonderful. I'm really glad it went well. Well done, Fri-yay. That is brilliant.
You.
That is
That's
really
nice.
good. I'm thinking actually for the bougie popcorn, that would be nice with it. what we've just tried.
I don't know about the orange part. I think plain chocolate would be. I don't know about chocolate orange popcorn.
I don't know if you like pretzels, Connie, but trust us and try the salt. Do the 50-50, 50-50 with the popcorn and the pretzels. Then add in your chocolate bar. You do have to put quite a few chocolate bars in, my friend, just to add that sweetness level into it. Not too many.
I don't think 50%. I think 20. So like the way that they did it in the, because I don't know if I even filmed it. I did film it, but I can't remember if I put it up. So basically, on the gourmet popcorn, they do the popcorn at the bottom. Then they do the chopped up. I got Twix, but you could have M&Ms or whatever chocolate that you wanted. And then they did a layer of the pretzels. And then they did the chocolate sauce, the white chocolate sauce. And then they did another layer of popcorn, another layer of the chopped up Twixes, and then another layer of the pretzels, and then more chocolate sauce, and then they put popcorn on top, and then they did more chocolate sauce. It was amazing. I can't lie to you. And then I recreated it at home, and again, it was amazing. I can't lie to you. It was so good.
Friel said, I also dealt with the bullies. I told our campus cop they got into huge trouble and got suspended for 3 months.
Wow, good for you.
Good, well done. You stuck up for it, Friel.
For you.
And the good thing is they won't do it again, because if they do, they'll be in even more serious trouble. Well done.
Bless you.
I'm really glad you did. And do you know what? Well done, because it took a lot of guts to do that. It's very difficult to do that. So well done. Well done. Connie said, yeah, I need to find some pretzels locally. Rural Island is not the best. Yeah, that's what Aoife was saying the same. She said Aoife lived in rural Ireland, and she said it's very difficult to get hold of certain produce and stuff.
I don't know where Vaughan used to live, but I think she was going to somewhere that was more populated.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Try, if you can, though, honestly, it really is good. I've never tried pretzels and that combo before. If you do pretzels and popcorn, though, you do need something sweet to go with it, because the two of them can be a bit dry, so you need that sort of chocolatey bar then or chocolate sauce over it to add to it. Try it, please do, Connie. Trust us, it's so good.
If you can get hold of it. If you can't, you can't, but if you can, it'd be good. I hope you enjoy it, should I say.
Oh, well done. Freon is a school captain.
Oh, wow.
So that's big news. Had to tell my favourite people. Oh, well done. Bless you. Well done.
Well done. Good for you.
I'm half an hour drive from the main town, said Connie.
Oh, so next time when you're there, if you are going for something else, definitely pick up some pretzels.
Well, Connie, you know what you've got to do? You have to buy 3 or 4 packs each, and that's going to last you. 5 or 6 Twixes, that's going to last you.
Well, only if you like the combo, obviously.
Yeah, maybe do one bag first, because you might just go, what the hell are those two talking about?
Yeah, I don't even like it. It just tastes rubbish.
Oh dear, it's such a shame. If you were here, we'd go, right, try. Freon, well done. Oh, well done. Look at that. Dealt with the bullies and school captain. Well done.
Well, it's been a week. It's been a week for you.
And also tomorrow, me and my friends have a class on Saturday about being captains in school, which I'm so mad about. Oh my God, you've got to go on a Saturday. But do you know what? You're captain.
Path of the course, my dear. Path of the course. It's one of your responsibilities now. And that's how you have to see future things. But, it's going to look good for your school record.
Yeah. When
you decide to go on to your next level and all of that. And it's a really good thing to put down.
They should normally give you a badge as well for your school captain. So you have one. The nephews had one, didn't they?
Prefect.
So you might be given a badge. That'd be really good if you have a school badge.
Yeah, both of them were prefects. Yeah.
Well done. Look at this. So we've got some really good news all round.
I'm telling you.
So
nice.
Anyway, guys, it is gone 8 o'clock. We've been going for an hour and a half. So I think we will leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining us, guys, and thank you all your tips, all your discussion points. Thank you for indulging us watching our taste test on the M&S foods. As I said, our recommendations were, if you go to M&S, the chocolate and orange swirl, and also these spiced shortbread biscuits. Freon said it's virtual online, so I won't be done till 3 or 4, which is bad, and I'm sad. It will go, Freon, don't worry, it'll go really, really quickly.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just one of those Saturdays, but it'd be gone and it'd be done.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys as well. Thank you. We will see you next time. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Really do look after yourself. You're right, Sam, spooky season is coming. So that is it for Mark and Kelly's trip tips and things for today. But we will be back Tuesday at 6:30 UK time as we normally do. Until then, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Do take care. Do look after yourselves. And remember, you are never too old to have fun.
And also, we have another channel, MK Vacays. There is one more video to do. I'm a little bit reluctant to do it because it's going to be the last one.
For now.
For now. But if you do want to catch up on our holidays or anything like that, please head over to MK Vacays. It's actually on one of the channels that's subscribed on this channel if you can't find it. Thank you for all the likes, by the way. It helps push it out to other people and helps them to find our channel.
Until then, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Whatever you get up to, Fri-yay, good luck with the school thing. And we will see you next week. And until then, don't forget,
melt my cheese.
You know it, guys. All right, have a wonderful weekend. We will see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye for now.